Hi friends and welcome. Today we are here to watch Angel. It is season 3, episode 8 called Quickening. I only have one interpretation for this title and that has to do, of course, with Darla. I should eventually stop talking about her, but the day is just not today. I'm still going to be talking about her because I think that this has to be that her pregnancy is going to start quickening. I feel like this episode is sort of going to help me with like the timeline because as you guys may have noticed from my videos, I kind of know a few things that are going to happen here and there, as I should based off my history with Angel. But I'm very confused about like the timing of everything. I have no idea when certain plot points happen, and so I feel like this episode is going to help me understand like how slow or quick her pregnancy is going to be happening, like how long should we still be expecting her to be pregnant, and stuff like that, because quickening kind of makes it feel like she's about to give birth, but I don't think it's going to be that quick. I feel like there's got to be a little bit more pregnant Darla here and there, so maybe I said it with so much confidence that we were going to be talking about the pregnancy, but it's also very likely, I mean probably a little bit more likely, that we'd be talking about HOLTZ. So I'd be curious to see sort of like how that's going to connect and what HOLTZ is going to bring to the story right now. Because to me, it kind of feels like he has like this personal vendetta kind of thingy against Angel. I want to know if that like transfers to Darla. Is he also going to like want to wish Darla harm? I don't know. But I guess I'm curious to find out a little bit more about this HOLTZ man who has sounded very familiar. And the reason that I'm very glad that he's here right now is just because his name sounded so freaking familiar that I'm glad that I wasn't gaslighting myself into thinking, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, that sounds like a man I should know. I think that's pretty much all of my predictions going into the episode. So I think we should just go straight to it. I thank you all so much for watching this with me. I hope you have fun. And let's head into it. Oh, is this HOLTZ? Feels very HOLTZ-y, I think. Oh.
Ah, is your mother home there, young lady?
Oh, no.
You take us to her. Well, we're not strangers. You're Sarah, aren't you? My two friends and her.
Oh, Sarah.
Remind me to give you a special treat.
Evening to you, ma'am.
Good evening.
Burn it down if you have to.
With your family in it?
You know my Daniel. What is his message?
I'll give it to Sarah.
No, 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 no. Not Sarah. No.
Okay. Tell your husband, Mr. HOLTZ. Mine, I'll tell him myself.
Where are they?
Oh, does he have the wrong place? HOLTZ. Oh, no. Yeah, of course, because if he was at his home, of course he has the wrong place. Fuck. Oh, no. That's so mean. No, not a baby. Not a freaking baby. Absolutely not.
I think it wants its mother.
Let's send it to her. Do you want to do it? Or should I?
Oh, God. I kind of empathize with HOLTZ a little bit too much now. If you want to kill Angel and Darla, go ahead. How can I... Except please don't kill Darla. I take it back. Please don't hurt him.
Are you going to do it? Or am I?
Ma'am. When we're talking about the it here, really intense intro, man. I'm still thinking about that. That was hard. I don't think we've ever seen a villain with this much like personal motivation of like, you know, pure just revenge, not selfish. I mean, I guess that revenge can be selfish, but I mean, like, villains usually feel a little bit more selfish. I feel like it's more about them owning the world than like them avenging. I don't know. Do I believe what I'm saying? I don't know. I thought it was a hardcore intro. I'm still trying to recover. I feel really bad for this HOLTZ man. I think I'm Team HOLTZ for now. We'll see how that works out for him.
But 227 years have passed since our agreement.
These visions, the wars, the weapons of destruction. How is it no one has killed Angelus or Darla?
That's why I brought you here, remember? Because your fate and their fate are entwined. I haven't waited 2.5 centuries to mess it all up.
Have you been tracking them this entire time?
The fucking patience.
Yes.
And is that why you haven't aged?
Yes, that, and I've had a little work done. Mostly around the eyes.
I didn't even notice it.
I'd had a bad day.
So you threw me through those glass doors, slammed me against the wall, pushed me under the bed, and took what you wanted?
Seemed like the thing to do. At the time.
Oh, when she phrases it like that, that's horrible.
We've had a bit of a breakthrough the Nyazian scroll translation and thought you should know.
It turns out some of the irregular verbs West was using were problematic when converted to Gashungi because of the Nyazian trick of converting both nouns and verbs, which he discovered by... Sorry. I'll shut up now so he can tell you what he figured out.
Never shut up.
A person or persons. It's a confluence of events.
Something's protecting it.
How do you know that?
Because I can't get rid of it.
So you saying if I shot this in your stomach, it wouldn't do anything?
Fire away.
No one's firing anything.
Oh my god.
We'll wait for it to be born, then we'll chop its head off.
What if it doesn't have a head?
Maybe a flamethrower.
Flamethrower? No, there would be no throwing of flames. Now, if anybody has a problem with that, they should leave. Now. Not you.
You want me to protect the vampire bitch who bit me and her evil love child? Okay, I'm in. Oh, come on. She's having contractions.
Oh! Oh! Are we talking real contractions or are we talking like Braxton Hicks? Like, is this for reals? Miss Lila Layla? What are you doing? How is it bleeding that much? Oh no, don't sign anything with blood. What the? How is that so perfect? But what the fuck? Oh, I thought it was, you know who, Mr. Lindsay.
I don't date guys from the mailroom.
Me neither. I
Good
just
to
thought
know.
you should know about this.
You think you can blackmail your way onto me on my desk?
No, that's not it. You got it all wrong. I
Um,
respect you way too much to be attracted to you. Remember those exterminators he sent to Angel's Hotel? They don't kill bugs. They plant them.
oh! There's no way he bugged Angel Investigations. No, no, no. No, that means they know everything.
That is the transcription of everything up to last week.
Oh my god, we are fucked.
From what I hear, bumping uglies with an old man who body jumped into a vampire is the closest thing you've had to a meaningful relationship in years. This is about something else.
Ouch.
Who is this unidentified pregnant female?
No, don't put it together. No, no, no.
Darla, that's impossible. Vampires can't give birth.
Tell me about it.
Damn, she acts quick.
Something's wrong. The pain.
You like pain.
This is different. I want it out. Now.
That's exactly what's happening, Darla. You're in the first stage of labor.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Get her some drugs or something.
We don't need the right doctor. We just need the right equipment.
That thing can't be a good idea. What are you gonna do with the equipment if you don't know how to handle it?
There is no way we could have foreseen this.
She's right, sir. No one could have known.
Are you evil, mailman?
To speak to or worship Master Tarfall, Underlord of Pain, press 3.
Don't press 3.
The thing you have foreseen has come to be. We must tell the others.
Oh, God! I thought the twist was with this guy is that he was working for the other man, not that he's working for the, you know, whatever the hell he worships. Oh, God, this poor man.
You're not human. But clearly masculine. You get that, right?
You'll get more than a fight if you don't leave right now.
I'll take you to them. 2 centuries into the future.
Through black magic and sorcery.
No, on a mule cart. I want your word that when the time comes, you will show them no mercy.
That's it? That's the whole deal? That's all he wants? Oh, this is bad.
How you feeling?
Oh, they're actually doing it.
I haven't had blood in almost a day, and your devil spawn is trying to rip its way out of my body. How do you think I'm doing? Meeting Dr. Angel.
I feel like this is just not a great idea.
What is this, a classroom?
Yes, it's a teaching hospital. How you feeling, Darla?
Okay, maybe it is quite a good idea.
You may have been experiencing something called Braxton Hicks contractions. They're a form of false labor.
Damn it.
I'm tired of waiting.
That's cool.
You vengeful types aren't real good at playing with others, are you?
It's my street face. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the role of a psychic is to be psychic, to predict the future. I'm gonna give you a chance to save your job.
You're gonna have me killed.
Now, why couldn't you have had that kind of foresight when we needed it?
Holy shit! This man's coming in strong.
If the partners are looking to place blame, I'm gonna have to step forward.
That's inspiring, sir.
Yes, I'll step forward and blame you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You think this is over? Watch and learn, rookie.
Oh. I don't feel threatened by people who turn off candles with their fingers.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Should we?
My little
Look like
parasite.
Eating stuff.
Oh my.
What is it?
It's human.
Human as in a boy.
Boy?
A boy. You're carrying a boy.
Great.
You should.
Me. A father. To a son.
Angel.
Do you know what that means?
We're surrounded by vampires.
No, it's a human boy.
Oh. Oh.
We are surrounded by vampires.
How did they show up? Oh my god.
Who has a plan?
Don't let him kill us. Sounds like a good first step.
Behold.
That's right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Praise be.
Why is this worshipping creepier than if they just had actually attacked them?
They fight, they work hard, they fall in love.
They have families.
Yes, they still have families.
Oh. Is it like another underground sort of fighting club?
Not the sharpest pencils in the box,
What was that
but
noise?
merciless in battle.
What do you want?
To protect the miracle child.
Protect. Oh, that's good. We're all here for the same thing.
Maybe not this dude. Oh shit.
Now let us kill the humans, so we may use their blood to nourish the mother and her miracle child.
Guess I'm getting dinner after all.
Dr. Fedfanovich is the world's foremost specialist in paranormal obstetrics.
How is that a specialty?
A vampire birth is unprecedented.
This man is literally Dracula.
Then we will nourish you, slice you open, wear your entrails as a belt, and consume your eyeballs before we worship the miracle child.
Why do you have to do that?
Okay, I'm in.
can. The rest of you get Darla to the car.
Oh, I'd rather stay and fight.
You freaks make one move and I'll slice the Miracle Kid into triplets.
Oh.
Always a quiet one.
Wait!
They don't know the knife can't hurt the baby.
They do now.
No.
Vampires have great hearing.
Oh, Fred. That was such a great idea. Don't go back to the bugged place. Now I can't even trust the hotel.
All clear.
That was very God. That's just great.
And you can set baby's cage next to mama's.
Oh, not sure I'm loving this vibe, Dr. Drax. Really not loving it.
It's the kid, isn't it? Seeing him on the monitor.
No, I'm just disappointed the vamp cult didn't kill all of you.
She's crying.
The only thing that can help us is back at the hotel. We can't protect your child unless we get the scrolls.
Okay then, quick stop.
Damn it. Damn it. I thought they were so smart. I was like, great, they're not even gonna face these, you know, people who are there right now. That's fine. It's okay. Something's gonna jump. I just know it.
Is this man with you?
Where's Angelus?
Who is this pirate with the sword, and what is he doing in the middle of my operation?
That should do it.
Did he kill them all?
Leave to where?
Anywhere. Somewhere safe.
Sunny Dale.
Angel?
Yeah.
Just get out of here.
What's she gonna say? Oh.
Angelus.
Oh.
I've been looking for you.
Oh. Shit.
The water's broken. This is for real.
What are we gonna do? Deliver the kid right here? Shouldn't we go somewhere? What's keeping Angel?
It's all happening right now. Okay. Oh, seriously? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That's so mean. Do you know how mean that is right now? Do you understand? Oh, fuck. That is like an incredibly mean way to end the episode. I had just prepared myself emotionally to see Darla give birth, and then they end the episode. God damn it, that's such a cliffhanger. Though I have to say, I am like half torn with excitement, half a little bit scared right now. And this is going to be an Angel spoiler. I'm giving you a second to click out of the video if you don't want an Angel spoiler. I'm hoping that by now you have clicked out of the video because I'm going to say the Angel spoiler. I was like half torn right now about excitement over seeing Darla give birth because, like, you know, it's exciting. I'm excited. But also I'm half extremely petrified because like Angel memory sort of like came back to me right now when watching this episode that involves Darla and like a dark alleyway. She dies in an alley, I think somebody kills her. But now the thing is, I can't remember if this is like something that would happen this season or if this is something that would happen like, because isn't there also like an alleyway scene in like the end of the show? But I feel like Darla, I hate to say it, dies before the end of the show. I hadn't thought about it originally, but as soon as they cut back to the alley and they were still all there, it started just like, you know, my heart started racing and I was like, please tell me we're not going to kill Darla right now. Because I'm just not okay with that. And I'm saying it right now just so I can compartmentalize it and completely forget that I said and know this because I don't want to process it. But I do have to say that a part of me is very worried that as soon as she gives birth, they're going to try and kill her off. I don't know when, because to me, like the birth and that, like that all feels like such an end of the season thing. And right now we're not even halfway through. So I'm stressed, but I'm going to like do my very best to pretend like I'm not stressed, because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot Darla died for a second, and I'm just not emotionally prepared to deal with that. I mean, I think she dies, right? Oh God, please let me be wrong. I usually am somebody who very much enjoys being right, but for once, I will absolutely take being wrong over here. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried. And I'm, like I said, we're gonna forget about it and we're gonna talk about this actual episode. This episode was like crazy, like just absolutely crazy. All the different like sort of threats. This reminds me so much of like season 5 of Buffy, where it's like, you know, Glory coming after Dawn, and then there's also like the little I forgot their names, but you know who I'm talking about, the little what even were they? They were not I forgot what we called them. The Knights and stuff like that, you know, like it was just so many different threats coming at the same time, and it made it that much more scary. That's what it feels like right now. Even though it seems like some people could potentially be swayed to be on our team, I feel like in general, you know, having HOLTZ, having Wolfram and Hart, you know, all those people sort of like coming at us is just a little bit stressful right now. And the mayor guys, not the mayor, the male guys, when the male guy called his like boss guy, I thought that was going to be the same guy who helped HOLTZ, you know, come to the future. But now I have my doubts. Like, is this somebody else? Do we have another threat? Or like, you know, somebody else who's interested in the baby? Because that's just going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot. I'm so glad that the next episode is not Buffy, because I want to watch the next episode of Angel so bad, because it's definitely going to have to be a continuation of this episode. And right now I'm left with so many questions. I don't think that there has been an episode that has shocked me so much that it ended. You know, there are some episodes where I'm like, you wouldn't do this to me, and they do it. But like this episode, I was like 100% not expecting it to end right now. I feel like there's just going to be so much to unpack in the next episode, you know, in regards to all these people coming after the baby, if the baby is like alive. Because I feel like right now it's just so safe inside Darla. I feel like the moments where it's, you know, not inside her, it's going to get so dangerous, you know what I mean? Because then people can actually come and like snatch her right up. It's a little bit harder when it's, you know, inside her body. So I feel like this baby being alive is only going to make me more stressed. But I'm excited for that. Like, I don't remember any birth scenes, or like, you know, I sort of remember the outcome, but I don't remember how we get there. So I'm really, really curious to watch that. I really feel like I should know more about this show than I do, but it's just been, it's such a fun show. And I loved Fred this episode. I just have to say that, you know, her thinking on her feet, and yet still, you know, she screwed up a little bit, but it's okay. It was like a 10 out of 10 idea. It might have been like a 1 out of 10 execution, but it was still a 10 out of 10 idea. And I just, you know, gosh, I'm so stressed. And now I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not gonna lie. I really put Darla dying in my head right now, and I'm just not dealing with it well. But I'm going to compartmentalize. I mean, if Wolfman Hart wants to, like, you know, give me one of those people that can just like erase that part of my memory, I don't want to know that happens. Well, but then it would be even worse to watch it not knowing that it's coming. Anyways, I'm dealing with it fine. I'm not going to be talking about how amazing Darla is for the entirety of this discussion, no matter how much I want to, because personally I feel like her humor in this episode, I'm gonna talk about her just a little, I guess. I thought her humor was like a 10 out of 10 this episode. She was so funny. I love how she was like, you know, she was really just out there for herself, and I appreciate that, and I just love her for it. And I just thought it was so great how we got to see such a different like side of her as well. When in the car there were like literal tears coming out of her eyes, you know, I feel like we really got to see this like emotional, I want to say a little bit more of a human side of her. I think, you know, because of maybe the hormones, but also just because of the idea of actually being able to have a son. I think that was a big discovery for both her and Angel. I mean, Angel's reaction just broke me. He was just so happy. And I feel like I want to be so happy for him, but I also kind of remember a little bit of how that relationship went. And I don't remember if they actually ever got to a good place, but you know, he was just so excited. I feel like, you know, my heart just like felt for both of them so much, because you can see that, like, you know, especially because it's something that they never thought was going to happen. You know, the shock of actually having a child and being able to like love that child, you know, like they never even gave themselves the possibility, you know, the idea, like they couldn't even give themselves that. And so, you know, having an actual ultrasound like confirm that you're having, you know, a boy, just I could understand their excitement. And you know, I feel so bad for them because I want to be so happy for them. They both seemed so genuinely touched by it, you know. And I, you know, in another universe, I think I would have loved to just see Angel and Darla actually, you know, be a couple and, you know, raise a child. Like, you know, obviously not with everything that's going on right now. And, you know, but I just mean that, like, if circumstances were, like, a little bit different and if they didn't, like, hate each other so much at the moment and, you know, if Darla wasn't a little bit evil, I could see it. I would really love it. But it's okay. I'm gonna let that go. But I really enjoyed this, like, a little bit more of, like, an emotional side of the episode when it comes to that. And in general, I feel like we have to talk about HOLTZ because that intro is still, like, so fresh in my mind. Like, it was horrible. You know, it was absolutely brutal. Like, we didn't even need to see that much, like, you know, I guess it might have been a little bit, no, it wasn't very graphic, you know, but it sticks with you. At least with me, it really, really stuck. And I want to know a little bit more about HOLTZ before I make up my mind, because as of right now, he doesn't seem like the coolest villain ever, but he does seem like a villain that I can absolutely agree with. Like, I love Angel and Darla, but I do not blame this man for wanting to kill them. I really don't. I don't want to be like a HOLTZ apologist, but I kind of like, it's hard for me not to be in his side right now. Like, I don't want him to kill them, but I also want him to succeed in a way. I wish his goal was like a little bit different so I could cheer for him a little bit more. But it's just like his story like just moved me so much that I completely understand all of his reasonings. The person who I don't understand though, and also he was very badass. Like, he just seems like he can, you know, based off the fact that literally he killed literally all of Wolf and Hart's people. He seems like he can be a threat, you know, and I'm kind of excited to see him fight. But for the person that I can't even speak. I'm stressed. I started thinking about Darla again, but I'm not thinking about her. So I'm gonna go to talk about the guy who I feel like I don't necessarily understand yet is the guy who helped him with all of this, you know, the demon who he made a pact with. First of all, I want to understand how this like whole time traveling thing works, because it sounds pretty freaking awesome, and I want to understand how were we able to bring people to the future. Did he like sort of like freeze him and that's why we saw him come out of that thing, or like would it work the other way around? Does he know how to do that? Like, I guess maybe it has something to do with the portals he has access to. Oh, maybe that. I don't know. I got very curious because I feel like this is a type of the world building that I find to be really fascinating. But in general, that man scared me because, you know, he offers HOLTZ this whole thing and I was like waiting for the catch, you know, the catch. Like, oh yeah, but it's only going to cost you like $10 million. But the fact that like the catch was that he just wanted HOLTZ to promise that he would actually give it his best, sort of like to kill Angel. I was like, okay, now I'm worried. Because why would he go through all of this trouble? Because it sounds like it's not, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. He's really working for it to get HOLTZ to be there. And so my question was, why is he doing this? And then for a second I was like, could he also know Angel from the past? You know, the Angelus, or is he just like a genuinely bad man who just decided that he wants to fuck with Angelus? I don't know, but I was wondering if there was like a sort of a bigger reason there as to why he would be doing this. I'm curious. And the fact that they are bringing in more people for their team, I kind of just assumed it was going to be HOLTZ on his own. And so the fact that he took him to like a whole place where he could find other demons to help them, I was like, this is stressful because I feel like HOLTZ is already a threat enough on his own. Because like I said, I think his determination will sort of make him like unbeatable. And so if you're bringing in more people, then it stresses me out even more. So we're gonna have to see about that. I don't know where they're going, but all I know is I can feel the tension. This episode, I felt the tension every step of the way. Absolutely. And then I also enjoyed a little bit of the Wolfram and Hart focus, you know, moving on to our other sort of big bads, because one big bad wouldn't be enough, right? Yep. Okay, I get it. I love Wolfram and Hart. They're so fun. I love how Lila has such great, like, chemistry with everybody, because I feel like her banter with Gavin was just perfect. I kind of like really enjoyed seeing them work together in a similar way that I felt about her and Lindsay, which has got me thinking, is Lindsay really gone? Because it's actually been a while. I really assumed he'd be back by now. But then again, I also assumed Kate would be back by now, and I don't think we're getting that. But I hope that we haven't seen the last of Lindsay, because like, while I really miss him though, I think Gavin is being like an amazing substitute, because I like how he really gets under her skin. I don't know, I really enjoy the banter that she's able to have with like literally everybody, because she has amazing chemistry / banter with, you know, Angel. I feel like she's had great scenes with Cordelia. I feel like she's a great character, and I feel like that actress just like knows how to play off these other actors so well, because she is kind of great with everybody she interacts with. And we got to meet sort of like the new man in charge, so it seems, you know, okay, he looks a little bit like nicer. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but that's like the creepy part about it, is that like he seems like he has such a nice face, and then, you know, he's like murdering people, and I'm like, maybe you're not that nice, but he just like, you know, the kind of person who just like gives you a nice, good vibe. That's kind of like the man right now, the head bitch in charge, and I feel like it's just deceiving me, because it feels like obviously I shouldn't trust him because he works for Wolfram and Hart. He literally sort of put a hit on a man like right there and then, but I feel like he just looks friendly, and that's a problem that I'm gonna have to deal with. But it was interesting to sort of like see who's taken over a little bit right now to get to meet him. I don't remember his face, so I don't know if he sticks around or if I'm just, you know, stupid, but we're gonna find out. But he really seems like he doesn't have limits, so it fits right in with the Wolfram and Hart vibe. So I guess I'm excited to continue that. But I hate how Wolfram and Hart bugged them. Like, that's bugging me. You know, the fact that they have all this information and that the squad isn't even aware of how much they know. Because the moment that Angel tries to go after the school, they're going to be able to see it too. Oh gosh, I'm stressed. I'm just gonna move on. I think those were like sort of my thoughts and feelings for this episode. I feel very overwhelmed. I don't know how to discuss this one very well, just because I feel like there was so much happening that I kind of just want to sit with it. I'm so excited for the next one, because, you know, I'm gonna assume we're gonna have the birth. I'm gonna assume that we're gonna have the Angel and HOLTZ fight. You know, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna have Wolfram and Hart, you know, just stirring shit up, because when do they not? But I'm also a little bit scared of the whole how Darla is going to end up in the next episode. I'm going to try not to think about it too much. I'm going to try not to stress myself out. But that's going to be something that I'm scared to find out in the next episode. So I think that was pretty much it. We should read the title of the next episode. I'm like honestly sweating a little right now. But it's fine. Okay, so this was Quickening. Please let the next episode title not be devastating, please. The next episode is called Lullaby. Okay, it's not a devastating title. It makes sense, you know, given the fact that there's most probably going to be a baby next episode. A lullaby just like makes sense. So for once in my life, I'm not going to make this title about Darla. I'm going to let it be about the baby, and I'm not going to stress myself out. Isn't that a solid plan? That's a solid plan, and I'm going to stick to it. Predictions for the next episode are sort of like just everything I talked about, so yeah. I think I'm going to head out now. So I thank you all so much for watching this with me. Hope you had fun, and I will see you guys in Lullaby.